make sure that everyone has understood what we are going to do today, right? The hypothetical situation is that you are already working at a school that has a bilingual project. And the chemistry teacher has asked for your help, right? She has some lessons to deliver in English, but he doesn't know how to help students with vocabulary, with structures, right? So you attend the lesson having this scaffolding as a guide. He has given you the outline of the lesson, front page, and then the 3 following pages are some help for science lessons, scaffolding with the most standard verbs, nouns, prepositions we use in science lessons, right? Then, level would be primero de eso, 12 below. Topic, Earth, atmosphere. Time allotment, we will decide 1 session, 2 sessions, it depends. Normally 1 session, 60 minutes. And then, at the end of the lesson, we will discuss as a group the content, the culture, the cognition, and the communication. And behind, the sort of activity or task we have done to enhance each of these separate compartments, right? Singular. This is an atom. This is another atom. This is another atom. Atoms always come alone. If you see a combination of atoms, it might be either a molecule or a compound. This is a compound. It's a molecule, but at the same time it's a compound. It's a molecule because it has more than 1 atom. So a single atom or more than 1 atom, a molecule. When both atoms are identical, this is oxygen gas. This is the gas we breathe in. Both atoms are the same. Oxygen is a molecule of 2 atoms of oxygen. The difference between hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, and water molecule is that water molecule is made up of 2 different atoms. Different. And I have drawn them in different colors. They are different in size, different in volume, different in electric charge. So this is a molecule made of different atoms. This is a compound, right? An element, right? An element normally is a single atom you may find in universe. So there is a periodic table of elements with more than 100 elements, right? Periodic table. You have always seen periodic table. use the periodic table for? Just to understand how matter is arranged in universe. So, those are called groups. Columns are called groups. And rows are called periods. You can forget it. I'm not going to explain it today. The important thing is that each separate case is an element. Some elements are man-made, are artificial. Most of them are natural. In this world, on Earth, we find almost 100 different elements. We never find oxygen on its own. We find oxygen in a diatomic molecule called oxygen gas, the gas we breathe in, and a three-atomic molecule called ozone. Right? Is there any water? No. Water is a compound. Here we only have elements. Sometimes the elements are found on Earth as molecules. This is the case of hydrogen and oxygen, right? The oxygen gas we breathe is a molecule. The hydrogen we found in nature on Earth is a molecule, right? But sometimes we find them as single atoms. In that case, element and atoms are just the same. So far, so good. We have 21% of oxygen in our atmosphere. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is made of a carbon atom. This is not green. Carbon atom linked to two oxygens. Is that an element? No. Is that an atom? No. What is that? Is that a molecule? Yes, it has more than one atom. Are the three atoms identical? No. So, it's a compound. And air is a mixture of compounds and elements. Because here nitrogen is an element, oxygen is an element, carbon dioxide is a compound, and water is also a compound and is always present in the air we breathe. Right? Okay? We have mentioned so, what's an atom? If we find an atom by itself, we are sure that this is an element. Right? On its own, free. Not combined, free. Right? Then we are sure that we have found an element. If we have more than one atom combined, what do we have?
Molecule.
A molecule. Whenever there are two or more atoms, it's called a
Molecule.
But maybe we have the same atom repeated. If atoms are different, such as in this case or in this case, it's also a molecule because there is more than one atom, but it is called a compound because atoms involved in the molecule are from different elements.